Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Moin.
People of the interwebs, hello demons up, Dave and Danley. Yes, ads are horrible and I wish I could somehow switch them off. I can't. Apologies. Also apologies for my lack of attire. It's 28.6 degrees Celsius in this room right now. I'm dying. And so is Jerry. Jerry sends his regards. He's, if I remember correctly and I understood him correctly, buried under a mountain of miniatures he needs to paint. I sound quiet. Is that better? I could just remove the music audio a bit. Is this more to the likes? Okay, now the music's just a pause. Next track, please, Mr. DJ. Yeah, remind me if it's getting too loud again. Yes, Dutch, as I was just saying, Jerry is buried under a mountain of plastic trying to get stuff painted for the studio, and yeah. Since it's too hot to have a coherent thought, I thought to myself, let's have a little chat show, accompanied by some brown lemonade. Could be an elephant shape, I don't know, didn't mention it. If I knew what that word chirpier meant, I could tell you yes or no. I think he was a bit on the bright side. So, since it's flocking out, yeah, he seemed happy. I'm guessing because his big parcel of moonstone has arrived. Speaking of flocking, we're going to flock tonight. I got my Blood Bowl gnomes almost done. Let's see, we go down and we go bright. Ta-da! It's bright. As you can see, painted gnome miniatures. Yes, Demons Up, I'm also drinking hot coffee, but I'm no use in getting cold coffee there, is there? Hello, Zolk. Ewok kebab, that could be very much what happened. Or maybe he nicked someone's lollipop. So before we start flocking, I need to check our visuals. Yes. I need to re-glue the animals if I can get them off the bases, that is. This is where everything goes horribly wrong. Could you please come off without snapping your leg? Yeah, I know that's a fucks you wanker. And there's the badger gone. Badger. I could. I'm not sure if I really want to. I've done it enough on my Blood Bowl table, so I don't think I will do it again. So this is where I think I fucked up while assembling the miniatures. So the badger doesn't fit on this base anymore. Let's see how he fits on the other. Not much better. So, this is going to be fun. Does the goose fit any better? Does the goose get loose? Come on, goose. You can do it. Oh, I hate this sound. Cracking super glue. I only use the tiniest of dab and stuff. It won't go off. I need a different tool. Yeah, something like that, deals up. So what's everybody up to tonight, apart from sweating to death? About 25 degrees would be an interesting and a nice change of pace. This won't fit. If I only had paid attention while assembling miniatures, that would have made life so much easier. Yeah, I think there's no use. I need to remove them. Quah! Is Dave doing? Demon Sub is assembling another Gundam kit. Is now looking for 5 parsec backcount. No, the Badger is just... This is going to go horribly wrong. Let's see. So this is the box. Yeah, the miniatures are on the edge. And I glued them slap bang in the middle. So, yeah. Let's prize them away. Hope nothing breaks. Oh, that went easier than I expected. Now, how to hide those things in the most elegant way? My first impulse would be to put the miniatures above the footprints, but I think that will make them even more visible. So I'm going to try to put the Badger as far to the edge as possible, which isn't very far, so that I have the slight chance of covering the footprint with static grass. Adding another dab of super glue. That's a weird concept for a mini, that's for sure. Now, to see if we can re-up this one as easily. Oh. That went way too easy. Rustic cleanup torch of my Orinoco. Oh, that doesn't sound too much fun. Rustic seems to be a very Unfavorable material for miniatures. I guess on monsters you can ignore some or just hide them with a paint job. Elves, potentially more tricky. I'm now gluing my fingers to the base. Oh, I didn't. Lucky me. Now, we don't need any more super glue. But what we need is some what glue? Nah. Not you. Or is it? It is! You! Oh, never looked at the brand. It's the cheap one. And now add some water. Yeah, and the nice thing is they come in a set of 3 small tubes, each containing approximately 1 gram. And I always have the trouble that the larger bottles tend to dry up, or the nozzle gets heavily clogged. I think that's a bit too thin. So, the 1 week I'm away on holiday and offline, 2 things happen. Thing number 1, some weird software makes a big mess of the interwebs and multiple systems go down in a Hail Mary of you fucked your update, which was hilarious to hear when I came back. The other thing is Atomic Mass Games just killed Legion, quote unquote, added a new version. Nah, not on the cruise. Similar. We were to the island of Spiekeroog, which is a northern German small island, and I just chose not to use my smartphone for a day, except for making pictures. So no reading news or any social media things, just enjoying the company of my family and having a nice dinner. Actually, we were in an Irish pub on the island, and I had some pulled pork burger with a nice side of freedom fries or chips. I think it's still too wet. Oh well, can't be helped. It'll be dry within minutes. And now to sprinkle some sprinkle. Oh, you can tell I'm completely out of practice on this. But I don't care. It's worse than sand. Sand isn't static electrically charged. It doesn't start flying in your face. Using a wet finger to blend in the stuff. Hello Emma, welcome to the little hobby hangout that is applying grass. Oh, that the brown will come through once the PVC is completely dried. Hence why they are primed in brown, so that it looks like it's actually grass and not just a green something. Oh, still way too wet. Way too wet. Oh, the rims are goblin green, mind you. Once they are sealed and done, I will be making a project, and that will be pushed on the project system for everybody to see every step of the way. No, not Smurfs, Mr. Dutch. These are inspired by our Spring Clean Challenge winner and also Pratchett. I think I need to add some more. Yeah, Demon Sub. It's something I've seen more people do, making really elaborate bases and then plonking the miniature down, and half of all the work they've done just gets hidden. But then again, I think if somebody would take the time and look from certain angles at miniatures, they would find, oh, they actually took the time to make these, or to paint that, and to add this detail, and that just adds to the quality. It's like the most basic example I can come up with now is the old Space Marines having their bolter in front of their chest, and either you're painting the Aquila before you glue on the arms, or you do it after, which has two very different effects. I didn't say they are We Free Men, I say they are inspired by. Do not try to twist my words. I was attempting We Free Man, and then I tried tartan, and then I remembered I suck at tartan, so I stopped doing tartan. And now they are just blue little gnomes, looking remotely, perhaps distant relationship with the We Free Man. Good evening, Mr. Jamaskuts. So I tried, and I really tried, reading up on the new version of the Star Wars Legion rules, and I feel there have been so many changes in wording, keywords, especially, that I can't. I'm completely lost. Yes, also that, and he's painting stuff for the studio nobody else is willing to paint. So don't add insult to injury. He's burdened enough with things as is. It's hot. He has to paint stuff and he can't look at his glorious multi-award winning miniatures. Which is really a shame, if you think of it. I don't think a whippy stick would suffice. I think that would need some bigger whiplashing. I'm guessing he's in a bucket like Odo. Yes, Zork, that's pretty much a relaxing thought. Brown lemonade. In case you're watching, Jerry, brown lemonade is delicious. I wish I could afford a box of multi-award winning miniatures. Dutch. Orders I haven't heard about a thing. Batley Tech. They have gone awfully quiet since they have delivered the stuff to most of the Americans. I wonder why. But please, can somebody explain to me when Atomic Mass Games started thinking about, yeah, we're going to redo a lot of the rules and we are going to make them available from like now and valid from like now, why is there no product to be used with? I mean, at least the cards and the weird tokens they are now using could have been manufactured as an upgrade pack, but they didn't, and I can't understand why. Makes no sense. I'm not sure Quartermaster Logistics is actually responsible for anything outside the US. Bundle of Holding, yeah, I've seen that. Thing is, the bigger book I already have as a physical book, and I really don't know if I need the data recognition sheets. Plus, to be fair, I can't wrap my head around what they're exactly for, what reason is behind them. I don't know if they are trying to reduce production costs or not. That would might be part of the changes, especially since they've upped the unit size for most core troops, so that people can, quote, field more minis, and at the same time reduced costs for some of the units, so people will actually be able to field a fuck ton more miniatures. And the upcoming remakes of the old troop boxes will have almost double the amount of miniatures in them. Let's hope the prices won't double, because then there will be riots. Yeah, field more minis and at the same time buy more minis. If the prices would triple for one box, if I'm not mistaken, that would take them beyond the €100 mark for a box of troopers. I can't think that they would do that. That would be insanity beyond anything. Let's take a look. Hold on a sec. So the last box I bought was the weird troopers from the Han Solo movie, which is some kind of weird space western. And they contain 7 miniatures. So I'm guessing the new core troops will be roughly the same price, hopefully, which would leave them at 45, 50 euros. But still, you would need to invest a lot of money to be able to play big games with the big boys. That's going to be an interesting time. Especially since the new cards will be released as an upgrade pack, but only in Q3 2025. Star Wars 40k. I heard that before today. I watched the video from Krabok, however you pronounce his name, and he said that these rule changes make Legion much more like 40k. Can't really make any judgment on that because I have zero idea about current 40k. I'm completely unsure how the gaming mechanics work, how many miniatures you need to field, or how army construction works. So I need to take his word for it. If it's 40k, 40k fight, whatever you want to call it, then I'm guessing there's a weird whatever reason for it. And no, I really don't think there's going to be a fire sale. They have plans for 5 to 10 years, according to their own press releases. So let's stay conservative and say they have actually planned for 5 years. That's investment they need to recoup. There's a Star Wars version of the random movement game. Somebody else said something along those lines of Grimdark. Potentially a Star Wars version of that from one-page rules. I mean, yes, I could use the miniatures to play those games, but I actually like Legion and I'd like to continue playing Legion. I need to have a talk with my mate who I play Battletech with, because he's currently the only one I play against on a regular basis, and he did play Star Wars Legion with me, or against me, or however. If he still wants to keep playing the old version or take a leap into the new world, my guess would be we'll be staying with the old version. The weirdest part is that these rule changes are effective immediately, so tournaments the next few weeks are going to be very interesting. Yeah, Xenos Rampant, that's I think that's the one that was mentioned. And also there's what's the one that MacLeod is doing, that the Frostgrave guy, Starbase 9 something yeah, Stargrave. Oh bloody hell, Stargrave would also be an option. I think Jerry talked about that, having a not Ben Kenobi space wizard fight some people. But then again, I'm not looking for a different game system. I was just wondering why they feel the need to change the system right now. And the weirdest thing is they have a numerical system on their PDFs for rules, and they just stepped up to 2.6. So why not just call it 3.0 and have it be a really new system? I mean, it's a new gaming system in all but name. My fingers are starting to look very irritating. Gandalf in space. Yeah, I mean, I didn't really get why they would jump to version 2 on the rulebook when Clone Wars came around, because basically it was still the same game. There wasn't anything that changed rules-wise. I think that at that point they went for 2.0. Sometimes I think game designers are a really odd bunch of people. No offense to any potentially sitting around here listening to me mumbling. Also, apologies if most things appear off screen, but it's just very hard in this heat to keep concentration. Maybe when the physical products arrive, they will change it to 3.0 or whatever. I mean, they even started using different SKUs for the new releases that are coming from next year. So the naming convention so far for product is SWL number. And from next year on, this will be, I think, SWQ or something. Could be, James. These are my only Blood Bowl goblins gnomes I have. So if you're referring to those, yeah, then yes. I think they screamed into the abyss. Or maybe they just didn't want to keep up with fixing the mess that had become Star Wars Legion after all these extra releases, and just said, yeah, we're going to do something new and just ease them in. Who knows? I, for one, shouldn't. I think that this looks lovely. There's much grass just lying around. It's funny. Well, you say reboot, at least they didn't destroy the world and put it in little chunks and made people burn their armies. But I guess you can't do that if you're using a licensed product. Oh, and speaking of what you called it, the old world, the re-releases Games Workshop have done. Have I seen this correctly? These old dwarves, these very old ones, 41 euros for 5. Games Workshop's really smoking too much of their own stuff. Yep. If I did, I'm not sure if those were 5 of the old ones or the 9 units that had been shown. Maybe somebody from FFG switched companies and has brought along a nice supply of white powdery stuff. I don't know. Could be. I'm not even sure if that's evil. Yeah, the tiny dwarves. Yeah, that's the problem, James. People are buying for those prices. And there's one type of person I can understand why they would be paying so much for the miniatures, and that would be the collectors who say, yeah, this one set I still need for my collection, this needs to be mine. And that they're just paying good money to have it. Let's see. I'm just taking a quick swish. Yes, take me there. New stuff. Oh, this page is horrible. The older world. Dwarves? Was it dwarves? Yes, Imperial Dwarves, 5 apiece, 41 euros. The Commands, 4 dwarves, 37 euros. So for 9 dwarves, you can be at 76 euros. I don't make you look at it. I just looked it up and yeah. I'm not going to force anybody to go over there. It's horrible. Oh, they finally managed to start linking pages in their own shop system. What a grand idea that is. I always wondered why the fuck they weren't doing that from the first. I mean, you are trying to sell miniatures. That's website SEO 101. Link to the product directly. Make people it is as easy as possible to part from their money. Don't make them go prancing around a fucking horrible shop system. I'm very green at the fingertips. Oh, Zork, why did you spat your coffee? 6 perimetals for £8. Yeah, and today I saw a Lord Buckethead miniature in metal delivered from the UK to Germany, including shipping £9, which is still a bargain since it's I think £4 shipping. Wait, was it pounds? Euros? I think it was pounds. I would have spat out my coffee if I had been surprised by it by any means, but I'm not. Not anymore. Games Workshop is just milking all the people. Sharing the Buckethead. Let me see. I need to get my hands here. Excuse me. Troublemaker Games. See, there's the Lordy Buckethead. Count Bindface. Sorry, why did I say Lord Buckethead? It's Count Bindface. And also, there's additional information on the site. £3 from each purchase of Count Bindface will be donated to the UK-based NHS supporting charities. And this is an official Count Binface. So there's that. They also have a Mad Marks street fighting whatsoever. My fingies are green. My nose are green. Bloody hell. I'm going to look like a shrubbery in the morning. Let me see, where's my zoomy bits? Where's my zoomy bits? There's my zoomy bits. Let's zoom. Zoom. Zoom, you wanker. Ah, that should be enough. See, I told you it would start to look brownish on the edges when the PVA is trying to settle. Thank you very much, Jimmy's Cuts, for your bin facing A's. Well, if you insist. Where is it? There's my add to cart. View cart. We're going to check out. Yes, James. I feel they have been. Oh. Oh no! I need to. Ah, fuck! No, I can't use the quick checkout. This uses the wrong address. Hold on. Yes, they do nuns with the guns too. I think Jerry had them on a weekend as Indie of the Week, if I remember correctly. Well, let's see if this comes. This is going to be horribly long, but... Sorry, I'm just trying to order that miniature, and somehow the shop system is a bit weird. I think now I've got it. Yeah, I think I've got it. Just ordered Count Binface. And you know what? I already have a use for him. He's going to be used in Star Wars Legion as a Vader replacement. Let's see. Can I bring you back to my glorious face? Lord Binface. No, Count Binface. There it is. Oh god! That's much better. Oh. Yeah, and the need. Let's see. Can I go? Can I go here? And then I need to move you here. Boop. And then I need to move that here. So I can have you all inside. So, shocking shop system. That's the lovely lad I just ordered. Isn't he grand? And somewhere deep inside here is Matt Marks. Lovely metal miniatures. Yeah, close. Could be Jerry related. If he would have a reclining hairs line. Glue is drying. Previous incarnation of gaming Gandalf. I hope they're full of lead, otherwise they wouldn't be so juicy and tasty now, would they? Let's see. Let's see. Even my power bank is losing its ability to run bloody everything. Now, can somebody explain to me why my power bank is charging my phone after I unplug the power bank from the wall plug? Tech. Yeah, as partner, I don't think they directly were hosted by WebElf, but the partners from Vanguard who carry some of their stuff. So Vanguard Miniatures is carrying their City Crusher stuff, and they got just the WebElf. Yeah, a tiny wee power bank. There's one. Because for some odd reason the USB port on the PC isn't delivering enough juice to keep the top-mounted camera powered. Well, James, I've been with small to middle-sized companies with, let's call them elderly management folk for too long. It's just, you stick with the evil you know. It's simply that. And potentially, if they have been having good service with him for, let's say, 10 years, 15 years, yeah, things can go wrong. They shouldn't. But at the same time, I'll bet my ass they are not paying a large amount of money for a one-man operation at that scale. This is going to be some minor cost. Oh, James, I totally get your point. I've seen what you've written earlier, and I totally with you on that. But at the same time, yeah, if everybody in the industry is working this way, you really can't escape it. I mean, it would be even more funny if the web elf servers actually would be a wreck in his basement somewhere. I mean, having a robust old HTML frame is nice. That mostly keeps you off the radar for script injecting kiddies. Not having pictures, okay, that's something different. So I'm really going to be annoyed when 2025 comes around, because just to be the negative Nancy here, Legion prices will go up and fuck my budget. Armored Clash will be too expensive to jump in. X-Wing got axed. Bot Wars getting a new revision, and I haven't played the original game once. Same for Frostgrave. Battletech isn't delivered yet. Yeah, that's a good question, James. So, I did look up. I was right in remembering that I had contacted them late last year about Armored Clash when things came out the first time, and they said, yeah, we are going to forward you to the appropriate person, and they will come back to you if they're interested. Nothing came back, so I wrote them again, and I got the same email back. Yeah, this is going to be forwarded to somebody who knows stuff, and they will reply to you if they're interested. So, nope. I don't think there's going to be anything had on that side. What haven't they done for Star Wars Legion? Well, for one, which is actually coming up, is a Grand Moff Tarkin. Grand Moff Tarkin is getting an official miniature. I need to speed up my painting and paint my 3D printed one. We have discussed that they don't know who Jerry or on tabletop is. It's just worlds apart. Yes, the one with slippers on and the team mark in hand. That's a miniature I've seen it. I said, I need this. Gungans are still to be done, so they haven't been announced officially and not promoted in any kind, way, shape, or form. So that's one that's still on the table. And I'm trying to find what new armies they could put in if they did a refresh of the core box for the new rules and additional materials you need. I'm guessing they will be going with Resistance and First Order. But that's just a wild guess on my part. I'm not even sure if Resistance and First Order have been made currently for Legion. Well, they need something that can be opposing forces from the same timeline. If they did original trilogy, they did the prequels, so now sequels would be in order. I couldn't think of anything else. I mean, they could go for something like Book of Boba Fett, the hover scooter gang against the Syndicate, which I doubt they do. They did Ewoks to a degree, so Ewoks are not a complete army. They are some kind of additional force like most of the Scum and Villainy factions are. Jedi versus Mandalorians. I think that would be too specific, Orinoco. There's not enough diversity. Because you've got to remember, The current core boxes that are available contain a command unit, core troop unit, and a vehicle unit. So there needs to be some more. Gungans versus droids. It would be an interesting battle, but I don't think they will make a core set out of those. Yes, Dave. Very much that. I'm not going to repeat that. That's going to get me demonetized. Let's see. No, they must have done... They did Mandalorian already. How rude! Not just because he speaks makes him an intelligent life form. Though I still love the fact that they actually gone with Darth Jar Jar in that weird Star Wars Lego movie. Oh, let me pull up my dealer of choice currently. Let's see, what do they have? Legion. So Galactic Republic, Galactic Empire, Neutrals, Rebels, Shadow Collective, and Separatists. So let's see what's Republic. Clones, Bad Batch, Yoga, more clones, more clones. Princess Amidala, nope. Naboo Guards would still be a faction to go. What they did for Hoth was more a battle box set. This wasn't really a core set to begin with. But I'm with you on the core principle of have a box with all the tools you need if you insist on using special dice, movement, measuring sticks, whatever, and a rulebook. Have that separate, and then let people make their own choices on what to buy on miniatures wise. Maybe include in this box some alternative sculpts to commanding officers or something. The Bad Batch is on its way. And I do think the new resculpting things they did so far that come on plastic sprues are actually better than the original miniatures that came in the little plastic baggies. So even if I'm not going to play Legion in this new version in the long run, I very much might be tempted to grab new boxes. Oh, James, you might have missed all the good stuff. So, I'm not going to find that picture now, but they have a roadmap for the next year, and coming at the middle of next year, the core troop boxes for Rebels and Empire will be redone in hard plastic. And also, I think specialists like Snow Troopers, Scout Troopers, and Rebel equivalent. So they are trying to go more the route of the other miniature makers. I'm not sure why they went with these weird, good night Dutch, plastic bag miniatures with keyed arms and legs in the first place, but hey, I'm pretty sure there has been a design choice made for it. Thank you, James Katz, again. I think I have so many subscribers now that don't know why that they are actually subscribed. Was it on the face page? I can't remember. Hold on a sec. I mean, on the other hand, they did really make weird design decisions, in my opinion, especially on the unit cards, but then again, where I'm pretty sure I've seen this on here somewhere today. It's a shame that Facebook is such a pain in the buttocks to search stuff. No, not relevant newest, you muppet. Will it now show up? Potentially not. Fuck it. Well, let's just put it here and here. And then just hope for the best. Hang on. Of course, it's the wrong browser. You monkey. There it is. See there. So new sculpts for whatever that lad on the left is. Kranich, Moff Tarkin, and what's his face. Let's see. Can I find this? Oh god, I'm so hot. The roadmap is not showing up. I hate this. I should have saved this. I really should have saved this. Oh, and the resculpts will get new head options, so you can have more alien marines and rebels running around the place. This is not happening for some odd reason. I can't find it. Nope, should have taken pictures while I had the chance. So where did I put you? There he is. Command meeting. Yeah, Buckethead as Vader or Bidface as Vader, I think, is a nice addition. I'm still going to have my Grand Moff Tarkin on slippers and tea, but I'm going to buy that miniature to have the cards, just to be able to play him officially. Same, James, same. I'd like to have a very tiny miniature-centric game, but I think this will not happen for the foreseeable future. My little friends are still trying. I think they need a night. I'm still sweating like a lunatic. I think before I'm starting to lose any more body weight, I'm going to call this a day. Apologies, but I'm really losing my shit. We're up to 29.1 degrees in this room now. I need to change location and sit myself at an open window or something. You'll have been a lovely audience for today. I wish you the very best for the coming week. Not too hot, not too cold. Get some priming done. I might be streaming occasionally during the next 2 weeks because I'm still on leave and potentially have some time available for that. No promises though. I never make promises because I always tend to break them. You lot, stay safe, stay sane, and keep on painting. Bye.